And let's all clap our hands together for Melbourne. Welcome to the Vortex.
Yeah, well,
You put yourselves there.
How the fuck did they find themselves in the Vortex? They had 73 inside 50s today, 27 more than the Giants, and still couldn't find a way to put them away. I cannot believe that Melbourne, of all teams, who I reckon for the good little chunk of the season at the start there, I was really hyping them up as a top 4 finish, have just absolutely crumbled themselves basically back into this Vortex. So it's going to be tough for them. I think it's hard to get out of here.
They'll be on top. They'll be tied on points with Dogs and soon to be St Kilda, who are up by 8 points with 90 seconds to go. But Melbourne plus 70 disposals, 47 to 28 clearances overall, centre clearances 14 to 2. So they get it inside 50 straight after a clearance, and they don't fucking use it properly. They got Sam Taylor and Nick Haynes down there, and Kydon Iden's having a good season as well for the Giants. But the D's last 4 games, 8-13 against the Blues, 8-18 against the Pies, 8-15 against Geelong, now 5-15 against Giants. I'm not going to touch on the microphone again, but Melbourne, you put yourselves in the Vortex.
They kicked themselves into it.
And you said this in their mid-season review. Shaky. Very shaky. Very fucking shaky at this point. We don't know where they're going to land up in September. They could land in 4th. They can land as low as fucking 8th spot and still cause damage. And they can also get knocked down straight sets. So we can't really read too much into Melbourne. They're very untrustworthy. If there was a top 4 for untrustworthy sides, they'd be a lock at this stage, except for the bottom teams. But
I think there's also something to be said about the fact that they've also hidden basically what's going on with Clayton Oliver as well, because we don't know what it had to be the hamstring the whole time.
No. If we're big footy nuffies, there's more into it. But no, we're sticking to hamstring.
We'll stick to hamstring. But to be fair, I do think that this was very, very piss poor from Melbourne to basically say, oh, he's only going to be a week, and then have it delay out, and then have it delay out again. I do think that hurts your trust with your fans a little bit, but that's a completely different story, because at the end of the day, they've kicked themselves into this position and have to now kick themselves out of it realistically. So, as you said, shaky. Let's see what Melbourne can do in this in the last part of the season. I'm actually happy to be playing them while they're in the current form that they're in. So, hopefully this trend continues.